So the two methodologies that you can use to adopt the standard are the retrospective adoption. This would mean that in 2017, when you adopt the standard, you would need to present in your financial statements the comparable periods. If you're a public company, that would be 3 years, so you'd need 2015 and 2016 to be restated under the new standard, and then present all those periods as if the standard had been in place and followed in all 3 years. That way you have comparable financial statements. This, of course, implies that during 2015 and 2016, you either track your revenue in under both systems, or you go back and restate 2015 and 2016 before you issue your first financial statements in 2017. If you're a quarterly reporting company, that would be your first quarter of 2017, or if you're a private company that only reports annually, you just have to do that when you do your annual financial statements, and perhaps you would only have to do 2016 and 2017. But that's quite a substantial effort, given that your revenue is most likely your largest item in your financial statements, and is, unless you have very few transactions, could be a significant effort. So while the two standard bodies initially were arguing for an exclusive retrospective adoption approach, they did finally, before they issued the final standard, agree to a simplified transition method. And under this method, at the date that you adopted, so if your calendar year company, January 1st, 2017, you'd record the cumulative effect of the change on the balance sheet. So if you had any contracts that were, still had deferred revenue or were active that came from 2016 or a prior period, you would have to restate those contracts, do the cumulative effect on your balance sheet, and then disclose the amount of the change and each item in your balance sheet and income statement that did change. You would also then, during the remainder of 2017, when you issued your quarterly statements, or if you're just an annual reporter, you'd have to show the difference between the new and the old methods in the year of adoption in 2017. So while this may be less onerous for a lot of companies, it is still a lot of work.